Dear students, staff, and friends of the Universitas Indonesia, it's a great pleasure for me to welcome you all to a new academic year, especially to those of you who are on the campus for the first time. To address the assembly is my singular privilege. Your academic success and well-being is as important to us as well as you. By virtue of your selections, you have joined a small number of people gaining access to higher education. Therefore, you carry a special responsibility to succeed and to leave the system as soon as possible to make way for those constantly knocking on the doors of higher learning. Today is special for the students. It marks the beginning of a new life with different routines and maybe another way of thinking. For the rest of the students, it means continuations. Also, sincere to external partners and collaborators for their contributions to the best university of the Republic of Indonesia. After my congratulations and motivations of the new students at the #1 Indonesian university, I will continue to elaborate on why my spirit is digital. Give a short presentations about the Republic of Estonia. I was appointed as the Honorary Consul of Estonia to the Special Capital District of Jakarta in 2012. The consulate opened in 2013. Hereby, I would like to bring you one step closer to understanding Estonia, the land and the people, simply beautiful. Digital dissertations, as no one could have imagined, the incredible acceleration the worldwide COVID-19 lockdown would force upon the digital culture. Naturally, after the theaters, cinemas, museums, libraries, and galleries were closed, cultural activities have been moving to the web. Therefore, my speech today is digital to welcome new students and is accessible by more than 25,000 participants. Estonia has transformed itself into one of Europe's business stories of the last decade, mainly thanks to the sophisticated e-solutions available. Companies create digital programs, even in the context of the pandemic, where it attracted positive attention worldwide. There were developments in e-health and e-education, a role model of digital solutions that fully support distant learning. The Republic is named the most advanced digital society in the world. The IT sector has over 20 years of experience and expertise in automating public and private sector service. Today, virtually all state-related questions can be done online 24 hours, 7 days. Prescriptions are issued digitally and individual tax declarations are filed on paper. It is probably the only country in the world where 99% of the public services are available online 24 hours, 7 days. The country I represent has shared its e-governance with 60 governments and exported its solutions to over 130 countries around the world. The nation has also become a role model of digital education. Estonians have a number of solutions that fully support distance learning, particularly due to the present worldwide corona pandemic. The Baltic Republic is planning to achieve 5G connectivity in major cities and their periphery in 2023 and in transport corridors by 2025. Indonesia recognized Estonia in 1991. Diplomatic representations were established in 1993, so many years ago. We have built up a political and economic relationship that has matured and is full of promises. Several high officials have exchanged visits between the two countries. Since the summer 2012, I defend the interests of Estonia. I feel privileged to serve as its honorary consul to the capital Jakarta. This Baltic country has a strong interest in a wealthy and stable country like Indonesia. With a sense of humility, I promote Estonia in the vast and extraordinary city, so rich in culture and so blessed with its friendly and talented people. Indonesia realized that Estonia has transformed itself into one of Europe's business success story of the last decade, mainly thanks to the sophisticated e-solutions available. As there exist immense opportunities for collaboration in the trade, economic and investment sectors, we must work together hand in developing new areas for the benefit of our people in the future. There are at the moment a number of Estonian companies operating in Indonesia, but there is a tremendous scope for expansions. Over the last years, Estonia has eliminated unnecessary bureaucratic rules and regulations and improved transparency and efficiency in the delivery of public services. The government has reduced the role of the state in the private sector and gives more space to individuals, entrepreneurs, and companies to build, create, and to innovate. Exchange of students will certainly remain one of my important tasks. Through the Indonesian Dharma Siswa program, Estonians get familiar with the Indonesian language, culture, and arts. Estonia is an excellent choice for continuing studies. Universities and educational institutions offer many programs and include various fields of undergraduate and postgraduate programs. The Estonian government is making efforts to increase the number of foreign students as a method to create friendship, particularly at University of Tartu, founded in 1632, whose international academic reputation is worldwide famous. Tallinn University of Technology and Tallinn University also have Indonesian students for MBA and PhD program. Through Google, you may read that these universities provide scholarships. Estonia has therefore enough reasons to be optimistic about its future in Indonesia. Indonesians seeking further trade and investments opportunities with Estonian business partners or looking for additional information or any kind of commercial assistance are most welcome to contact the consulate in Jakarta. Indonesians are welcome in Estonia, a reliable partner and a country on the move with a bright future. Students, good luck to your journey. Use your opportunities. It starts here today. Thank you.